Hey everybody, hope you guys are doing well. I am going to do a collective reading and we're going to see what the message is today. Keep in mind it is general, so it could be past, present, future. You will know best where this fits in the timeline, okay? How it fits, if it resonates at all. So let's see here, guys. What is the message today? Holy angels, divine spirit, what is your message today for the collective? What does the collective need to know today? What is going on here? Oop, that one came out fast. Ooh, the Tower is the first card out, okay? Catastrophe, devastation. The Strength in reverse. Somebody is in their ego or someone is angry, feeling aggressive, prideful possibly. The Knight of Pentacles and the Knight of Wands. Okay, so somebody might be acting out on their emotion right now. Somebody could be wanting to strategize something, plan something, take some sort of action because of their anger. I mean, strength could be like feeling weak, losing strength, feeling like you can't overcome something, but that's not what I'm feeling. Like with the Tower next to it, it feels like someone is angry because something is shocking them, and the shock and the devastation and something crumbling in front of them is like firing them up in a way. Okay, so what is the Tower? Why is the Tower here for the collective? Let's see. The truth coming out. Okay, or maybe someone found out the truth. I don't know. So either someone has found out the truth and the truth of the matter is making someone angry, or that the truth coming out about something is making the culprit angry. Okay, let's see. What is this? The Seven of Pentacles. The Knight of Pentacles. It really feels like, no, you know what I feel? Somebody is watching everything that they've worked on and built and strategized. They're watching this being unraveled and coming crashing down. It's like the person that built the Tower of Lies, the person that built up the faulty foundation of deception, okay, is watching it fall apart in front of their eyes, and that's what's making them angry. It's like, I put in so much work for this and it's crashing down, okay? Yeah, so what's Strength in reverse? The Four of Pentacles in reverse. Yeah, they're losing control. They feel like they're losing control. They're losing power. I feel like someone feels like they're losing power, domination, control over the situation. It's angering them. They're watching it come crashing down and there's nothing they can do. The Ten of Swords in reverse and the Six of Cups. It's like everything that someone did to try and avoid the Tower. Because the Ten of Swords is like a painful ending. It's like the ultimate ending. There's no coming back from it, right? I feel like someone was trying to avoid this. Like they were trying to avoid going through something that would be their ending, okay? But it's still happening in front of them. And it feels kind of like a train wreck. Like they can't even stop it. They're just like... Let's say it's a train and there's nobody on it. Okay, it's a ghost train, right? So nobody's getting hurt. But it's like the train with all of their cargo on it of deception, it ends up getting off the tracks and they can't do anything except watch all the cargo like poof, 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 like pile up on top of each other, okay? There's nothing. So what's Knight of Pentacles? Three of Pentacles in reverse. That's weird. So maybe somebody has had to cough for a second. Eight of Pentacles, their plan. Everything that they've worked on, they feel like their collaboration is falling apart. They feel like there's no solution. There's nothing they can do to fix this. They don't know who to call. They don't know who to work with. They feel like they're running out of people, minions, okay? It's just falling apart. It's just a shit show at this point, right? The Seven of Cups, they're so confused. How did this happen? How did this happen? This was a plan. It's like this person is, I can feel their energy. This was a master plan. How did this happen? How did this train get off the tracks? It was supposed to be perfect. Now it's a catastrophe. All I can do is watch. Yeah, it's not so good right now. Okay, tell me more about this Tower, please. The Fool. They took a risk. The Ten of Cups. They took a risk with a family. Or a family took a risk, okay? What's this here? This Tower moment. A pathway. The path that they chose, right? Okay, right. It's like the path that they chose. Like everything that they built up. Someone thought this was a master plan. Mastermind, evil genius plan. To go towards a family or to do something with a family or a family doing this, okay? What's the Tower? The Coffin. Pathway, coffin. Pathway to coffin. What's the coffin, huh? What's the coffin? Their strength, their power, their control, their domination. Okay, that's what's ending. That's what's ending right here. Two of Wands, the choice that they made. Page of Cups. 10, they're losing everything because they're exposed now. 7 of Swords in reverse. They're losing everything. 10 of Pentacles in reverse. Everything that they were working for. Everything they tried to acquire. Everything they thought they built. 10 of Pentacles in reverse. It's over. It's all seeping out of their hands like sand, okay? It's nothing they can do because they're getting exposed. 7 of Swords in reverse. Yeah, everything they worked on. It's like they built a sandcastle, okay? And it's just like the wave came, woof, psh, and it's gone. So, what's the 7 of Swords reverse? A house. Something is being exposed about a house, a home, a property, a community, or everything that they built. I mean, again, like this Tower, the house, it keeps giving me like a sandcastle, okay? A castle of shit. A house of lies, okay? The House of Cards. Lovers. Being exposed for something at a home. Lovers at a home. Lovers at a home, huh? Okay, what's that? They're lies. Lies. I can't even. Yeah, they're Tower of Lies and Deception, okay? Lying about lovers in the home. Not enough. It wasn't enough. Frustrated in a relationship, lacking confidence, jealousy. Lied about someone being jealous. Lied about someone feeling insecure and not enough. This has to do with somebody having a lover at a house. What is that? What is that? Lovers at a house. Knight of Wands in reverse. So it is like a one-night stand. So some sort of a player, sensual, sexual energy kind of a thing, one night stand kind of energy. So something about their Tower of Lies revolves around them claiming that somebody felt frustrated in a relationship or somebody felt insecure and had a lover at a house or had what, like an affair at a home and they lied about this, okay? 3 of Wands, or that was the plan. That's what they were planning for. They planned with some sort of messages or somebody reaching out to someone to have a lover at a house or an affair at a house. The Empress in reverse. What is that? That's like distorted feminine energy. The golden, a self-absorbed narcissist. one-sided relationship. So this has to do with an Empress in the reverse. It's a self-absorbed narcissist who planned something, a family planned something. This was a pathway to an ending. They wanted to reach out to someone or be nice to someone, but now they're being exposed because they lied about someone being insecure and having a lover at the house. Okay. Huh. All right then. What's the Ace of Swords? The truth is now coming out about someone being a chaser in a codependent relationship and somebody transcending an obstacle, preparing for union, ascending. So what, they try to say that you're chasing after someone, or you won't leave someone alone, or what's the Ace of Swords? Four of Wands in reverse. The truth is you were never at a house, or somebody never came to your house. There was no affair at the house. There was no lover in the house. Someone never came to your house, or you did not go to a house. Okay, that's the truth. So this whole home situation was a lie, and that's what they're being exposed for, is that there was no lover at the house. You were not insecure and frustrated in a relationship having an affair at the home, okay? The Ten of Wands, yeah, and now they're feeling very, very burdened by this, because this is all part of the plan and the setup. And they're High Priestess, Five of Swords. Yeah, and they're exposed now. High Priestess, Five of Swords in reverse. Yeah, no, they're not going to be able to manipulate this any longer. They cannot manipulate at all. They're being seen through. The deception is being seen through. Their tower of shit is coming down. It is the day, okay? Yeah, what's the High Priestess? Something about stability, security, money. Stability, security, money. Oh, you don't say. Okay, so something. Boat, receiving what you need. You're progressing, arriving. Yeah, you're moving on with your life and with your money, okay? And what you're building. This family thought they had a pathway to end you. Now they're the ones being ended, okay? Their tower is coming down. A self-absorbed narcissist was planning something here with an affair in a house or lovers in the house, but now they're exposed. Whatever that means, okay? Whatever that means. So now they're angry. Strength in reverse. Why are you so angry, huh? Who's this? Why are they so angry? Oh, the Devil comes out. Knight of Cups. Yeah, this person is angry, okay? You have anger at the Devil because they wanted to come towards you. Knight of Cups. Somebody wanted to come towards you and be nice, or the Devil. Someone is angry. Why? Oops, that was an accident. Why is someone so angry? A false person. So the false person is angry, but why? Adjudication, because they're being judged, that's why. Or because they lied to the judge, or they lied to someone in the judicial system. They were a false person in court, or they perjured themselves, okay? They perjured themselves. How? By being a karmic that was triggered and resentful. This person is so triggered right now. They're in turmoil. They're having a meltdown. Like, what is this? I mean, the Empress in reverse is even kind of giving me like what they try to say about you. Like, they could have tried to say that you're someone that's distorted. You're a narcissist. You're someone that is overly sexual and promiscuous. You have lovers in the house, okay? But the truth is coming out. There was nobody in your house. Nobody came over to your house. You did not go to someone's house. None of that. But that was the plan. And now they're angry because a false person might have committed perjury here to a judge. Now they're losing control. About something that they handed. What's the Knight of Cups? Girl with the snake. Empath and narcissist paradigm. Date. Date. I cannot. Meeting someone new. Planning, setting a date. Being charmed or used. So somebody went in front of a judge or went in front of somebody that has some sort of authority and told them that they were on a date with you. They were on a date with you. Yeah, they went over to your house. You guys had a nice date at the house. This was perjury though, and now they're angry. Okay, why are they so angry, huh? The Emperor. They're angry because of the Emperor. Or the Emperor's the one that's angry, okay? The Queen of Pentacles, Six of Cups in reverse. Okay, because of something a Queen of Pentacles... Or maybe this is what a Queen of Pentacles said in the past. So a Queen of Pentacles in the past who's a bully and refuses to grow up. This person is not innocent. Or it's now being seen that this person is not innocent. Queen of Pentacles is not innocent at all, okay? They could be angry because an Emperor is seeing them as not innocent. Or it's because of something they told the Emperor, this judge. Five of Pentacles in reverse, about coming out of poverty, coming out of lack, coming out of debt. The Queen of Cups. Something they said about a Queen of Cups. Coming out of debt, or somebody coming out of poverty, or something that you might have something about a message that might have been sent to a Queen of Cups about coming out of debt, overcoming debt, paying off debt, coming out of poverty. Why is that making someone so angry? Because they're concerned, that's why. A marriage and a family room. So a married couple and a family is now very concerned because of a message to a Queen of Cups. What? What does that mean? A relationship evolving to the next phase. So you sent a message to someone, or you communicated to someone, or a Queen of Cups is getting the message that a relationship is evolving to the next phase, or you have evolved to the next phase. You're out of debt. You've paid off your debt, or someone here has overcome poverty. And now a family room and a married couple is concerned. About what? About you being happy. About your happiness, expansion, joy. About paradise. About your happiness. No, you weren't supposed to be happy. You were not supposed to. Okay, so they could also be angry that you overcame some sort of painful ending in the past. You survived something. They couldn't end you. What's the Ten of Swords reverse? Bad health in reverse. Yeah, they lost control. They couldn't put you in bad health in the past, unfortunately. Okay? Yeah, they couldn't put you in bad health. You survived. They couldn't get rid of you. They couldn't cause you a painful ending. And now a family and a married couple are very concerned because of some sort of a message to a Queen of Cups. Okay. In the community. Because of the community, or in the community, or maybe there's a friend. I don't know. What's that? Self-indulgence, you focusing on yourself, self-worth, shadow work. Because you're focusing on yourself. Confirmation. So something about you focusing on yourself, you taking time to heal, You maybe staying by yourself, taking the time to heal. You are not doing things the way that these people would wish you would do it, I guess. They want you to move left and you're like, no, I'm going to move right because that's what's good for me. Okay. I'm going to do what's good for me and not what's good for these people, right? It's like they're angry about the moves that you're making because it doesn't play into their cards of how they want to create your ending and all the lies they told to a judge or to this emperor. They think that they are playing puppeteer over your life. They think that they can, make you jump this way and then that way. And then they can make you do things. It's weird. It's weird. These people think that we're living in like a simulation, okay? 2 of Pentacles. 7 of Swords in reverse again, okay? Yeah, because they're being exposed for something that they tried to switch around. Okay, they're being exposed for this because you're standing up and defending yourself about some sort of payment, or this is something that they did. They tried to stand up and defend some sort of money that they received for something, or they tried to defend something here, or this is about you defending yourself when it comes to your money or something like that, okay? And they're being exposed. So what is this? A gift. They try to defend themselves when it comes to giving you a gift. They try to switch something around when it comes to somebody giving someone a gift. Or somebody trying to give something to you, okay? They try to switch it around and now they've been exposed. Why were they exposed? It's a message of concern. They're being exposed. Oh no, they're in despair. Oh, they're in despair. Okay, so they're concerned because they're being exposed because they tried to give you something and then switch something around. And they worked together on this here. They worked together on this plot to say something about a relationship. Lovers. Yeah, something about a relationship. Lovers. This is how they work together on this plan here. And now they're being exposed because they try to defend themselves about getting money to give you a gift. And now they're concerned about this because somebody perjured themselves. Whatever that means, okay? Yeah. Okay. So, let's see. What's this plan here? Knight of Pentacles. They had a strategy. They had a strategy and a plan. A King of Swords. A King of Swords came forward and said something about somebody giving something to someone. Right. So this is them trying to say, no, we didn't give them a gift. We didn't give them anything. We didn't. Or it has something to do with money that they got paid. Okay. Maybe the money that they got paid for something. I don't know. 4 of Cups. Now they're feeling dissatisfied. They're not getting what they want. What is this? What's the 6 of Pentacles? A house. A house. Something about a house. And see, this is interesting because it's bringing me back to my crime hour yesterday, where it came out that somebody tried to give you something to your house. So it's kind of like if I'm, going back to the crime hour yesterday, you have a third person, okay, some family member of someone's, giving them food and saying, hey, you're friends with that person. Can you bring them this food? Something about at the house. Now, you could have had a conversation then with this person saying, maybe you got in a little kerfuffle with them or with someone saying, why is this person trying to do something to me in my own home? Okay, why not in their home? Something about home, them giving something to you in your home and you talking to someone about this about how this lady or this person tried to give you food or give you a gift in your own house, where you would then just drop over, fall dead, and nobody would ever find out that it was them, right? Well, that's their logic anyway. So something about giving something to you at your house. And that's interesting that this is coming out this way again, because I feel like, again, the truth here about something not being at the house, or you not being at the house, or something not being in your own home or at someone's home, I feel like that's what they switched around. They might have used that conversation for something completely different, like completely irrelevant, just to really throw off the scent of what that conversation was actually about. Like, you are talking to someone about how they try to give you some sort of shit in your own house where you were going to die, okay, if you ate that. And then what? They're trying to link it to something completely different. That's what this is coming across like. And the weirdest thing about it is that it's almost giving me like them trying to say that it's what, about an affair and a lover. Like, how the fuck does that make sense? It's like they photoshopped something and cut something and then like applied it to something completely different. That's what this is feeling like. And it's just strange. Like, is that really what they did? That is just weird. Death in reverse. Because they couldn't get rid of you. They couldn't take you out. The Queen of Wands. Because the Queen of Wands, they couldn't take you out, okay? Or a Queen of Wands didn't want something to end here. Ten of Swords reverse, you survived. Because you survived something. This has to do with you surviving something. It has to do with you surviving something and someone not being able to put you in bad health. Yeah, with that poison food they try to give you. Yeah, if that's what this is. So they took those messages and I guess they applied it to something completely different. That's what I'm getting here. Because you survived. Okay, that's just random, but okay. Yeah, you survived. It was a missed opportunity. You survived. They couldn't harm you. They couldn't do something to you. They couldn't take you out. They couldn't harm you and you survived. And you might have, I don't know, maybe even texted that. I don't know, in the screenshots. I don't really know what was in the screenshots. Okay, who knows? But it's something about probably like you survived. Why'd they try to do it in your house? Or, you know, maybe you even saying like, they tried to kill me. I know they tried to kill me. I know they tried to do something to me. Why not in their own fucking house? Or something like that. I don't know. Eight of Pentacles. It's about how their plan didn't work. It's about how their plan didn't work. So you're what? Talking and texting about how their plan didn't work to murder you and kill you and how you survived. Okay. And then Eight of Swords, and then they created an illusion with this, the Magician. And then they created an illusion with this and something about money. Or they used it to create an illusion about your job or how you make your money. And this is how they thought they would get you stuck and trapped. Or the plan didn't work and they thought they would get trapped and go to prison because of the money that was sent to someone. The Star. The Four of Cups in reverse. Had to sweep something under the rug. So what did this King of Swords say then? The Ten of Wands. They tried to burden you with something. With the money. Or somebody felt burdened about the money that they got. Eight of Swords, Eight of Pentacles. They tried to trap you by saying something about your job. See, that's what I'm wondering. This King of Swords could have come forward and tried to say something about your job or your career, or that what? You're having like, you're a sex worker? Because that's also what it could be with lovers. Maybe someone came forward and tried to say you're a sex worker and you work from home. And they try to get you trapped with this? How? Yeah, you don't have lovers though. That's the thing. Lovers in reverse. That's the thing though. You don't. Okay? You don't have lovers. Yeah, they're a liar. Thief. They lied. So somebody lied under oath. Somebody lied under oath. They lied to a judge. They lied to the judicial system to say that you have lovers in the house or you're a sex worker, when in reality you don't. They're a liar. And maybe now they feel trapped, okay? What's the Eight of Swords? Unexpected income. They tried to get you trapped with money, or they felt trapped with the money. What is this? What is unexpected income and trapped? A King of Swords. So a King of Swords felt trapped because of money, what, that they received? Or money that they paid? Confirmation. A King of Swords paid money to a business that wasn't your business. It was a scam business. And they didn't want to go down for this, so they lied under oath and said what? They said that it is your business and they are a witness to you being a sex worker. That's what they said. They said they witnessed it. They're a witness to it. And they lied. You didn't have a lover. You didn't have anybody come to your house. They never witnessed shit because they're a liar, okay? But it's because they paid money to a business. They paid money to an online business. Yeah, something about drugs too. They said something about drugs, Nine of Cups and the Devil. So this King of Swords said that they were a witness to something with drugs. They lied under oath. And they lied that they saw people come over to your house or something like that. Yeah, but you don't have lovers. They never saw shit. They're just an idiot and a perv and a creep, most likely. Paid for something, maybe on the internet, paid for some sort of a scam business, didn't want to be implicated in possibly sex trafficking, okay? And so they come forward and they lie. That's what this is, being blackmailed. Judgment. Yeah, King of Swords, and you're under judgment for that one, okay? You're under judgment for that one. You're going to get caught. You're already caught by God, that's for sure. The Empress, yeah. Yeah, they said something about you, your business, what kind of business you have, what kind of business you do, something about you working from home, or that people came to your house, or they witnessed someone come to your house, or something like that is what they said. Because they paid for an illegal business. They're trying to cover up the fact that they paid for something and they didn't want to be caught. So they try to blame something on you, I'm guessing here, okay? So what else? No, Six of Pentacles in reverse. What is this? So they didn't want anyone to find out that they paid for something. That's what this is about. Okay, that's what this whole reading is about. Is this King of Swords doing some sort of like an affidavit? This got to be like a lawyer, a sworn testimony, a witness statement, a sworn oath affidavit in front of a judge or something like that, claiming that they are a witness to seeing people come in and out of your house. They claim that they are a witness to you being a paid sex worker, or something with drugs possibly, that they saw all this happen. And the reason why they said all of that is because they didn't want anyone to find out that they were paying for illicit content on the internet, okay? Or they are paying sex workers, or they are paying for sex trafficking. That's what they didn't want anyone to find out. So they're telling people, you're doing this, you're doing that, they're a witness. The whole time they are the ones paying for it, and they don't want anyone to find out that they are paying for it. That's disgusting. That's absolutely fucking disgusting. At the house. Wow. Wow. Wow, King of Swords. So let's say this is a neighbor, right? Let's say this is a neighbor or someone in your community, right? Someone that you maybe know, maybe you don't know them. Maybe you don't know this person at all, okay? But they know of you, or they're in your community or something like that. They find out about a profile where you or someone that you know is being sex trafficked on the internet. And they get curious, because this come out in other readings, I think it's the same guy. They get curious about it and buy the sex traffic content on the internet. They buy it. But they don't want to get caught. When they start getting, they start feeling the heat, realizing this is sex trafficking and I bought it, I paid for it. They don't want what? The judge or the investigator's detective to find out that they paid for sex traffic content. So they go in front of the judge and the detective and tell them that they are a witness, that it is not sex trafficking. You are actually a prostitute and a sex worker. They're a witness, huh? What do they think they're going to achieve with that? That nobody's going to look into their fucking bank statements or what? Nobody's going to look into their bank statements. Nobody's going to look into their bank account and find out what this creep and this predator is paying for online or what? Weirdo. 3 of Cups. That's what this group of people told them anyways. Yeah, just lie. Just like the devil. Just lie. This group of people told this person, you're going to have to lie. Or maybe they were getting blackmailed. I don't know. Maybe they felt like they were being controlled by this group. You're going to go and you're going to lie. You're going to go and you're going to tell them this, and that you saw all these people come in and out of the house. You're going to say all this stuff. Yeah, you are. Okay? Yeah, and now you're exposed, King of Swords, you fucking creep. Okay? This person's getting exposed. They're not getting away with it. None of them are. But no, you're not. No, you're exposed. You're exposed, okay? Let's see what's going to expose this weirdo, this King of Swords here. Is it going to be the bank account? Or is it going to be all these people that they're going to go down with? Because I'm pretty sure it's a fucking Rico sex trafficking case, okay? So what is this? What's going to expose this person? Oh, just the money. Just the money. Sudden wealth is what's going to expose this King of Swords. Lovers. You paying for lovers, King of Swords. You're the one out here paying for lovers, prostitutes, escorts, or sex traffic victims, huh? And then you're trying to lie your way out of it. Oh, you're going to prison. Have fun. In prison, you're trapped now, King of Swords. Yeah, courthouse. You're not getting out of this one. They tried, though. Community. This is someone in your community. Yeah, this could be like a neighbor, I'm telling you. Someone that lives like on your street or something like that. It's weird. It's weird because they have to be. Because they're pretending to be a witness, seeing people come in and out of your house. This is a neighbor. This is someone that lives very close to you. Okay? And they came forward as a witness, or they did, and they came forward as a witness and said, I witnessed that collective's job is this and that because I saw people come in and out of there like a fucking trap house. Oh yeah, I saw lots of people come in and out like a trap house. Interesting. Very interesting. Yeah, you're going to jail for lying, King of Swords. Fucking creep, really. Toil and labor. He said that's your work. You work day and night, day and night. You work night shifts in your house. Right? Weirdo. What a weirdo. Gift in reverse, marriage in reverse. Yeah, something about a divorce. Something about a divorce and somebody not giving someone a gift. Or this has to do with a divorced couple and somebody not wanting, or a divorce, or a couple that's not married, or a divorce, trying to make it look like they didn't give you a gift. So somehow this weirdo and what they said ties into this fake married couple trying to lie their way out of giving you a gift. Somehow it ties in together. I'm not sure how, but somehow it does, okay? Yeah, so you're exposed now, and now they're confused. Why are you so confused? Oh, they came forward, tried to create an illusion about your job. Right. Right. Oh, yes. Yes, I saw all these things. I'm a personal witness. Uh-huh. The Hermit. And you know what the weird thing is? I was just thinking in my head, I cannot wait until the investigators actually start looking into this dude. Yeah, because if they would investigate this person's bank account, this person's, you know, what they get into, interesting. Okay, and the Hermit comes out. Yeah. Or this is what they said, they saw things. The Empress, they're claiming that they saw this with their own two eyes. They watched this. They watched it. How? When? Where? Don't tell me you were on vacation when they staged this in front of your house. Why am I getting that all of a sudden? Chariot in reverse. They try to switch something around because they felt burdened. They try to switch something around. They try to balance something out before they get burdened with it, before they get implicated, before the burden rests on them here, the moon. What is this? A main male in a relationship. So they try to say that you are in a relationship with a main male and you, yeah. Or something they switched around with, what is this? Mature woman. Yeah, somehow this ties in. I don't know how they did this, but this connects. Somehow this connects. Something that you told someone that you're in a relationship with, or you were in a relationship with back then, okay? Something you told this person about a mature woman trying to poison you with food. Something you told them about this person trying to poison you or kill you with food. Or trying to poison you or kill you, or something about a mature woman and people, family members trying to kill you and take you out. Something you told this person in a relationship. Text messages. Somehow they switched this around and tried to burden you with it about this. I just don't understand how they did that, but it connects. Like somehow it connects. Or this is a mature woman that claims they saw you in a relationship with a main male. It's one or the other. What is this? Sadness, missing you, unsure of future, thinking about you, twin flame connection. Or they claim that they saw someone else come into your home while you were separated or sad or something like that. You were having one night stands, yo, many options, decisions, unconventional, one night stand. So yeah, meeting and conversing with friends. Okay, so this is about them saying that they witnessed lots of people coming into your house and you having one night stands with all these different people and you cheating and all that stuff. That's what they said. Fucking liars. They're gonna get what's coming to them for this one. They are gonna get what's coming to them. I swear to God, they will. Wow. Lovers. They said you have lovers. They said you have multiple lovers. Okay. Queen of Swords in reverse. Yeah, they said you get paid. They said you get paid for sex. They said you are a sex worker. You get paid for sex. And they said this to make you look like you're a liar. Or they lied. Queen of Swords in reverse. This is someone that lied under oath, lied to the officials, adjudication, saying you're a sex worker. Who's this Queen of Swords in reverse? Ten of Pentacles, Knight of Cups. This is someone that got paid a lot of money. This is something about the bank account. This is something about that bank account. Who's the Queen of Swords reverse? Message of concern. Message. something with messages, man, or a letter that they sent, or a message of concern, trying to make you look like you're a liar, or they lied. They lied in a message. They lied in an official document. They lied in a letter, in a document, in a sworn testimony. Wow. Yeah, but now they're angry because their whole tower of lies is coming crumbling down. Amazing. Okay, so let's go back to that one because that was a better message. Tell me more about this tower of lies coming crumbling down on their heads for this lie. Okay. The Ace of Cups, because of a gift or a new Nine of Wands, Queen of Pentacles. This has to do with a Queen of Pentacles trying to defend something that they tried to give you. The Sun, yeah, the truth is coming out. Because you survived. A Queen of Wands in reverse because you survived. They couldn't end you. This has to do with a Queen of Pentacles trying to defend something about giving you something, a gift. Five of Swords, trying to win at all costs. Yeah, Hangman. A moment of enlightenment that someone didn't travel, or how they tried to block you from moving forward, or what's this Ace of Cups? High honor, poverty in reverse. Somebody here tried to defend themselves by going to the police or the authorities and saying something about coming out of poverty, coming out of debt. No, this has something, official person, bank account. This Queen of Pentacles could have gotten, it's about money. I feel like this is about maybe the question of like, if this Queen of Pentacles had debt and they were able to pay off their debt with a bribe, with dirty money, I feel like they felt the need to defend themselves as to why they got that money or how they were able to pay off their debt or their poverty using dirty money, a bribe. They defended themselves by saying it was a gift, like it was a nice gesture, like you helped them, like you were giving them a gift. So that's how this Queen of Pentacles in the past must have tried to defend themselves about their bribe, the bribe that they got with dirty money to do something to you, to put something in a drink or in a cup or something like that. It's about how they were able to pay off something or pay off some sort of debt. Despair, family room in reverse. Somebody being in despair about a broken family or in despair about a broken family. Huh? What does that mean? What's the Hangman? A marriage. Someone having a moment of enlightenment about a married couple. At a house. Something about a married couple and what they said happened at a house. Yeah, it's probably this married couple that got paid money to say that they saw things at a house that didn't happen. But what is this with poverty in reverse and high honor? A wealthy man. Yeah, it has something to do with money that someone got paid. A bribe, some sort of dirty money, and this Queen of Pentacles trying to defend the dirty money that they got to the officials, to the authorities. But I feel like that is going to be a reading for a whole nother spread. Something about a family. So she said something about a family. How does that make sense? See, that's what I'm saying. It's going to take a whole nother reading to figure that one out. Okay, closing words then. They lied under oath to the courts. This is a false statement they made in front of a judge, in front of the courts, in front of an official. This is a lie. This is a false statement. They perjured themselves under oath. And that's the tower. The tower is the perjury. The tower is that they lied under oath, or they gave a sworn statement about something that they had allegedly seen that they didn't see. They lied on purpose. This, to try and get away. To try and get away. Yeah. To try and get away with the fact that they paid money. Either they got paid money, they got paid a bribe that they were trying to cover up, or because they were paying for illegal things like sex trafficking. And they didn't want anyone to find out. They didn't want anyone to find out. Four Swords, they wanted to remain silent, okay? They wanted to plead the fifth and lie. They thought they could just lie and keep it a secret. Keep it a secret, right? Death in reverse and the Ace of Wands. They thought they could stop the tower from coming down on their fucking head by lying to the authorities, or lying to a judge, or lying to the judicial system in some sort of way. And the tower is going to come down on their heads anyways, okay? For this corruption, blasphemy, okay? For this blasphemy, right? So let's see here. Who could be involved in this? I think 2 cards have fallen down. Hold on. Who's involved in this here? An Aquarius in December, a Virgo in May, a Capricorn in June, in-laws, Cancer, and a Sagittarius. And then we have November and April as well. So I'm going to leave it at that, guys. Hope this helps. Thanks for watching. Until next time. Bye.